What's up guys, Videobob. I'm here in Dallas. I'm at my old house at 5125 Mystic Trail in Dallas. Used to own a restaurant down in Deep Ellum, Dallas, and I wanted to live close by, and I needed a huge house with a lot of parking because I have a lot of cars. And I was looking for 3-car garage houses, and I found this place. And been here for about 12 years. Bought it in 2010, owned it outright. But you know, my dream was to move to Las Vegas, and it took me a long time. It took about 5 years before I could find the right property and figure out the best way to do it, and we finally did that. But a couple of tragedies happened over the pandemic. You know, I ended up losing my mother. Some other friends of mine got sick. I was moving the business. It was just a lot of stuff, and I just ended up kind of ignoring the house. I just left it sitting here for a while, and I would come back every month and check everything out. And we had listed it initially when it was in its original design. And the people that know me know that I love colors. I love red and gold and purple and things like that. And my house was very eccentric. It had purple carpet and black carpet and red walls and purple walls. And it was a party palace. And when people would come through and tour it, they hated it. Most people don't like color. Most people don't like fun. Most people like really neutral, quite frankly, boring colors. They like beige and tan and gray. So I decided to remodel the house. I decided to paint everything a nice neutral color and make it boring. Because most people live in an apartment and they've never been somewhere where there's color, except at a restaurant or a casino. So, you know, I just ignored the house and tended to my other business for like a year. And now I'm back on the house again. It's not, as the recording of this video, it's not listed on MLS. It will be again. However, I can put you in direct contact with my agent, Cindy, if you want to buy the house. And as we remodel it, the price continues to go up. That's just the way it works, folks. So the big issue with this particular house is that it's here in South Dallas. Now, this is a decent neighborhood. It's not a bad neighborhood. It's a nice, quiet neighborhood. But most of the houses around here are no more than maybe 3,000 square feet tops. There's a house around the corner, 2,700 square feet, sold for like 340,000, I think. And, you know, this is a huge house, and it has like a couple of different sizes listed. You know, you've got the tax record size, the living area size, and then its actual size. Its actual total square foot is about 6,000 square feet. But according to like the tax records, I think the livable square feet is something like 4,800 or something, because they don't count garages and laundry rooms and all these other spaces, right? So the comps on the building compared to the other buildings or the other houses around here just don't add up. And the issue is that if you're looking for like a 5,000-6,000 square foot house, you're probably looking at $1 million houses up in North Dallas. If you're looking for a $300,000 house, you're looking at a 2,500 square foot house. So it's in between. All right, so if you are in Dallas or looking to move to Dallas and you want a giant house where you can park, I don't know, 10, 20 cars, have a movie theater, hot tub room, a bedroom that's as big as most people's living rooms or entire apartments, actually. This is the place for you. 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms. Let's go for a tour of the way it looks now. This is the end of December 2022. Okay, let's start with the roof. 2016, we replaced this roof. Neighbors Roofing did it. It was about almost $30,000. They redecked it, reshingled it. It's under warranty. You can see it's in beautiful condition. House was built in 1960. It's a brick house. And, you know, I've got some workers over here. We've got painters, carpet guys. We got all kinds of stuff happening over here. So we are working. So this area back here, we're going to talk about what all this is. But we'll cover the outside of it real quick. You got a little parking structure over there, and it's kind of dilapidated. You could still park on it. I used to park my truck there, but it's, you know, it's not really being used. This little storage facility here, it's just a storage room. I don't know what its purpose was originally, but all we've ever had is this glass door here. Nobody's ever stolen anything. It's just some junk in there. I need to clean it out. But it is air conditioned and heated. There's gas, heat, and electricity in there. You could technically live in there. There's just no water. All right. And the whole house is all built with these steel beam construction. That's these big boxes here. There's I-beams, these steel beams that run through here. This back area is growing up. See, at one time, this little house back here was the original house, like back in the 40s or 50s, and there was a road that went back there. And then when they built this neighborhood and they built this house, this is one of the second or third houses in the whole neighborhood. They just kept building back and building back and building back, and they just left that thing there. I've gotten some quotes on having it torn down and removed, but It doesn't cost them anything to leave it back there, and it's just a bunch of brush. So if you wanted to get rid of it, you could. These stairs go up to the back. We'll show you that. This is the garage, which is a mess. And 3-car garage. I epoxied the floors, put in air conditioning, some cabinets and things. They're doing construction right now, so we'll show you all of that. Brand new Train XR air conditioner downstairs. There's multiple air conditioning units, but that's the biggest residential unit you could put. Had that box rewired, took out all the old school fuses, put in the newer breakers. You know, there's no like cracks or anything. There's no termites. We have Terminex come out here every month and spray. Foundation is really good on the building. You have a lawn guy. I need to get him out here to do these bushes and stuff. You know, I probably should take all these bars and stuff off the windows. They're not really necessary. A lot of people don't really have them. This was just something that back in the 70s or 80s they thought was cool, I guess. It's not necessary. We've never had a problem, any kind of crime problem here. I just wanted to point out to you how high, it's a pier and beam, but you can see how high it is off the ground. And you can see that there's no kind of structural issues here with this foundation. I just wanted to kind of show you how it looks. You know, it's in real good condition. This fence is crap. That's not any good. So it needs a new fence. But anyway, I just wanted you to see how it looked. This was a backyard. Actually, property goes back there quite a ways if you clean all that out. It's a big property. Let's go into the front. All right, coming through the front door. This was my office. We've left this red wallpaper here, but this whole room used to be red with a gold ceiling. Had this carpet put in yesterday, brand new carpet. It's like a nice gray mix. We've done all the walls in what they call agreeable gray. This is what was recommended for me to do. This is a really big room. This was originally like a sitting room, a welcoming room, as they would call it. You know, a formal room where you would have formal furniture. And that's what they had in here. I made it my office. We're gonna leave this wall here. I was thinking about taking this whole wall out, actually, and we'll talk about that here in a minute. Got a little original parquet floor here. All the old 60s wallpaper's been removed. We're still painting. I just put this carpet in, as I mentioned. This is a small bedroom or office, whatever you want to call it. This was my wife's office, which adjoins to this room. This room used to be gold with green shag. We put this hardwood in here because my wife was using it sort of as her exercise gym, and we had exercise equipment. She wanted a hardwood floor. We have these Jack and Jill bathrooms as they're known. You've got yourself a stand-up shower, sink. Well, like I said, we're still cleaning all this up. I can't believe how good these guys put this carpet in, like in 4 hours. It was amazing. It's all brand new. And it's really thick too. This is a bedroom. What I would do, I'll show you, that there's this vanity here, and we need to put the closet doors back on here. They took them off for the carpet. Got this old school bathroom, and we're working on remodeling it, working on what we got to do to it. People hate this yellow and the pink and the tile. There's a company that'll come and they'll paint, ceramic paint or something, make it white or whatever color we want, or we can just rip it all out. We're working on it. Just depends on what you want to spend money on. But what I would do, unless I had a bunch of kids, but if it was still me living here, I would turn this into a wardrobe, because now that I have a walk-in closet in Vegas, I'd put me an island here and make this into a giant wardrobe. That's what I would do. Let's see here. We got a new water heater. Well, new 2019, but hasn't really been used, so it's new. We're working on this dining room here, and this is what I was saying that I wanted to do. I wanted to remove this whole wall, right? We're sheetrocking it because we removed all the paneling and we're retexturing. But if it was me, I would take out this wall and half of this wall, put this big island here in the kitchen. This kitchen's being refurbished as we speak right now. The guys just went out to have a break. For right now, we're just gonna paint all these cabinets black. But honestly, I would probably redo this kitchen if I was gonna take over the place. There's a little laundry room in here. I'm doing a little laundry right now with my little portable washer. What's cool about the hookups here is you have either gas or electric. You can have gas or electric. There are gas pipes under this stovetop. So if you wanted to put a range here, gas range, you could, but there's a Viking cooktop, which isn't too shabby. All right, let's venture upstairs. These guys are mudding these walls and getting ready for paint right now. New carpet up the stairs. All right, this is where the place gets interesting, okay? This was our master bedroom. This was known as the purple room. This is a huge, huge room. I want to say it's like 25 by 25, something like that, but it's basically the size of the 3-car garage. And you can just stroll. We used to have a big, giant king-size bed here, and dresser there, and this is a big, big, big room. And again, another full bathroom. All the bathrooms have tubs and showers. But here we go with the tile again. You either love it or you hate it, as I say. We just learned to love it, actually. I put this black toilet there because I thought it was cool. Got a deal on it. But this is all being painted and worked on right now. So if you were to come see the house, it's probably going to look a little different by the time you get here. This is the bar area, and it's hard to explain this bar because this was an add-on the guy started with, which is a gigantic room. It's a ballroom. And we may or may not have this carpet replaced. We're talking to him about it. It just depends. You have this full 12-foot wet bar. There's a sink back here. You know, I've been staying here, so I kind of stay upstairs. That's why there's dishes and stuff here. You know, I made myself a little kitchen out of this buffet. You know, I got myself some mini fridge and a microwave. That's all you need to live. But it's such a huge room, and there's so much potential here. Now, I've been living in the movie theater. This is another gigantic room. Like, what? So I built this stadium seating so I could put a whole bunch of couches in here. We have a screen that comes down out of the ceiling, and you can sit and watch movies in here. This room used to be a giant sunroom. See, this used to be an external wall at one time, and then this was a deck, and then they made it into a room. And there used to be windows all the way around here, which we covered and painted black. And so I just put a bed in here, and I've just been staying in here because it has its own air conditioning system. It's got a 3-ton train unit that keeps it nice and warm or cold or whatever you need to be in here. And it's pretty soundproof and pretty, you know, well put together. You could sit back here and nobody ever knows you're here. You can make all the noise you want. I mean, my band used to play, my drum riser used to be there. My band used to play here. We'd have like 100 people over here. We used to have royal pinball machines over there. It was great. It was great. You know, had a couch here and guitars on the walls. This was our karaoke stage. The reason there's all these, quote, stages is because this dude who built the place loved wood-burning potbelly stoves, Franklin stoves. So you'll see there's a place where there's a chimney. He had a big wood-burning stove here, and this was a box for firewood. And those all got removed when I bought the house. So and then we venture into this area. This is a hot tub room. This hot tub works, by the way. We just drained it because, you know, nobody's here. But this guy used to have trains. Remember Beetlejuice when they had the city upstairs? That's what this dude had. It's crazy, right? And here we go, another bathroom. Another full bathroom. A little bit more modern. This is probably 80s. Another shower. So people are like, how do you get this hot tub in there? Well, I've seen pictures from the construction. They put the hot tub in with a crane, and they built the room around it. And that's what happened. You could cut it up with a Sawzall into manageable pieces and carry it out of here. That'd be a pain in the ass, but you could do it. And you could turn this into a bedroom. And a lot of investors have talked about making this into a duplex or something. This is a patio, which is filthy. I need to get somebody to clean it. It's just a smoking patio. We never allowed smoking in the house, so we'd send people out there. My mom would sit out there and smoke joints and stuff, you know. That's how it roll. That's how we roll. So, this is pretty much a tour of the house. It's a big, big place. It could be yours if you want to. I mean, it's gigantic. Not everybody wants a place this big, but some people do. It's pretty awesome. All right, so as of this recording, if you were to take the house as is right now, I think we have it at $350,000, and you can have it. That's a cash deal. But as we do remodeling, as we do things, and as the you know, the economy returns, I'm sure this house will maybe double in price. You know, when I originally listed it a year ago, we had it at $500, and a guy offered me $400 for it, and I turned him down, and I decided to wait. And I thought, you know, I'd probably be better off if I did some remodeling to it. I could make a lot more money. Greed got me. And so then what happened? Then the economy changed. So yeah, we all know that it's a buyer's market right now. So right now, if you want to live in the heart of Dallas, right smack dab in the middle, and you want the biggest house for sale in Dallas, this is it. If you go on Zillow, you punch in 5,000 square feet or larger, this house pops up first. So we've just put this carpet in. We're texturing the walls, painting, doing the kitchens, bathrooms, all that stuff. But as we continue to do that, the price will go up. If you are in the market to buy a house, you have funding. Cindy Reap with Berkshire Hathaway is representing the house, or send me a message. And like I said, I don't think it's listed on MLS right now until we're ready to relist it, which will be soon. Once we've got these other changes done, and it'll be available. So, hey, for my regular viewers, this is just a look at my old house and what we're doing with it. People kept asking me what's happening with the house, why haven't I sold it yet? I've just been busy, y'all. I've been busy. I got a lot of stuff going on, and I own this house outright. I pay the taxes on it, and it just sits here. But with the taxes and the utilities and everything, it cost me like $1,000 a month just to have this place vacant. I could probably rent it for $5 or $6 grand a month. A little house across the street rents for $1,800 a month, and it's a little bitty house. So, but I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with renting the house. That's not what I'm interested in. I just want to sell it. We're going to finish remodeling my new Vegas place, and I'll be moving out of Texas. I still have my business, my shop in Duncanville. That's going to be going soon. So, had a lot of good times here. Just me and my wife. A lot of celebrities here, a lot of friends here, a lot of parties, a lot of fun. But hey, it's all brand new paint, all brand new carpets, and all brand new place. And it's ready for you to start your new life. So if this is what you're interested in, hit me up, okay? Thanks for watching. I'm Videobob. I'm going back to Vegas right now. Bye.